Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserreich. We're playing as the Philippines. We still haven't fought a war since 1944. No one's attacked us. Maybe someone at some point will. But we have fought a lot of fighting. Shoot a lot of shooting. Which got to count for something, don't it? We're going to send our volunteer, or we are going to volunteer them to go to defend Changsha. Okay, Paraguay. Yep, that's another target that is not defended by anyone. One of you go here. One of you go there. We're getting to the point where we may be able to just, like, fully defend everything. Armor-piercing shell. Yeah, we'll need that at some point. We want to make sure that whatever happens... Alright, defending Changsha turned out to be pretty prescient. This is a good defensive position. Covered by a river. Urban terrain. Reasonably difficult to flank. All good. We're gonna go to attritional containment. Get more organization for all our infantry. Despite the fact that this is quote-unquote easy to defend, I may fail to defend it. We've expanded air defense installations. We've gotten radar. I think we might want to get naval-air integration. The consequences of land-air integration during the First World War showed the potential for naval and air forces being linked together in combat as well. Naval dive bombers, torpedoes, would serve to strengthen the ties between the Navy and Army Corps, allow us to strike at naval forces without the presence of large battleships and cruisers. Indeed it would. I'm debating sending an attaché. I think I'm going to do that. They will not accept. Too low opinion about us. Will these guys accept? An attaché? They cannot because we're sending volunteers to their enemies. I don't think I can send them an attaché. And the Ruskies aren't fighting anyone. Can I send the Ottomans an attaché? Yeah, sure. Is there a point in this? Not really. Other than to, hey, we are defending in Changsha. The point is to just get free army XP, basically. Yeah, this lake here, nice and useful. Gives us a place to fall back to should things get too ugly. Which it looks like they are starting to get too ugly. Wow, the Guangxu nationalist government. They have the juice, apparently. Interesting. Right, Sublime Ottoman Federation has capitulated Ethiopia, as you do. Probably should get light MGs. That would be smart. Come on, move out. Yeah, looks like we are getting totally shreked. Changsha, I might want to fall back to Yueyang. Is it Yueyang? Yueyang? Bro, I can't pronounce words. Whatever language it is, I can't pronounce them. I'm gonna go to air. Get a better airframe. May want to complete a focus. Invest in a domestic naval aviation industry. That would maybe be smart. Probably need engines for my airplane. That would be smart. Well, they're kind of getting smushed from the south. That's nice, at least. Oh, they're just chilling. The Xinjiang clique is just hanging out. The cool guys, the cool homies. Yeah, Changsha turns out it's hard to take. We should go defend somewhere else. Maybe Nanchang. So stop attacking and start walking. That's it for the Dominican Republic. No surprises there. Well, that's a big deal. I think the Ottomans might be hosed, but I'm going to go with another Sendat Ache. I think that ideologically speaking, and practically speaking, it is for the best if the Ottomans are successful here. Giving him a little bit of extra org. Not, I think that it terribly well matters. Can we not send volunteers? Oh, not until tomorrow. We should grab that. Super cool. Super awesome. These guys, the modern infantry.
Hey, sir.
And they're just like literally completely abandoning their front line. That is so broken AI coded. So broken AI moded. We're gonna get better airframes? Probably. Let's do that. Either way, assuming however long we last. Yeah, this is just like AI moding right now. Just getting completely crunched. Either way, we are going to try to defend ourselves the best we can.
Commands. Ready to move.
I'm gonna move to Nanping. Seems a little more important.
Move out. Ready.
Khuzestan, huh? Yeah, they've already taken Constantinople. Baghdad? They put their capital in Baghdad, huh? I guess they did.
Orders.
Guess I'm gonna hold here. Or at least try. We'll promote young aces. With global tension so high, it's clear we'll likely have to fight for our nation's existence in the coming years. As such, a foremost rank, the top of our class should be promoted at once in order to become the leading generation of Filipino pilots and aces. Do that. Oh, the situation for the Ottomans is like bad, isn't it? It's like not good at all. I was hoping there would be a little bit more of a fight. We're gonna fall back to Basra, man. Like, that's it. We're done though. Light MG. We probably want heavy MG.
Attention.
Bro, we're getting shreked. Oh my gosh. Just squashed. Yeah, see, we're getting like going from like one battle to another battle. I'm gonna retreat down the coast, man. Like,
Retreat.
oh, we don't have a commander. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Keep moving.
We need to retreat while we still can. That's it for Puerto Rico. Dude, we gotta get out. We gotta get out while we can, man. Like, I don't think we can do anything about this. I was hoping this would not be nearly so devastating. But yeah, we are going to get on a ship in Kuwait and leave. Goodbye forever. Well, that's not good.
Ready, sir.
Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. This is good. We may have lost Changsha and Chengde, but we've pushed all the way up to Guangzhou. Ganzhou. The Goman Jin are maybe dead. Which probably is good for the Nanjing Provisional Government more than anything else. Using the American dollar, the dollar of a country that no longer exists, in any meaningful capacity, is a perfect idea, and definitely not a problem. Well, that was an embarrassing little foray into something. Either way, we're back. Hi, welcome back. We need basic submarines. We need better subs.
Keep on moving.
You can hold it. Actually, I think I am going to recall volunteers and replace the volunteers with better volunteers. Interception, air superiority. Interception's probably good. Multi-altitude flying. Yeah, seems good. Getting more agility. Exploiting that three-dimensionality. We love mass rifle production. I'm a big fan. Oh, they're about to lose Guangzhou. That's significant. The fall of Hong Kong is a serious blow to the Guangzhou nationalist government. Pearl of the East is secured under Southern Zili control. Alright. We're going to wait for our volunteers to come back home, and then we can send volunteers. Let's keep improving those engines. That's it for the Guamanjin. The Nanjing government took the lion's share of that territory. What wars are currently going on still? America is crushing Paraguay. The United States is currently crumping their way across the Americas. Other wars. The Russians are crushing the Ottomans. China's on fire. And Japan is still at war with France. Oh, that's the big one, isn't it? So this might be a failed invasion. The fact that the invasion is able to happen at all, not a sign of stability. Not at all. Alright. Question is, do we want to try to defend Japan against the Reds? I think the answer is yes. I think we kind of have to. Sort of like the last of these. Oh, we should make regular infantry just not elite anymore. Quote unquote elite anymore.
Ready.
I'm not super looking forward to this. I'm not a huge fan of the Japanese government, but I feel like if you're the Philippines, the last thing you want is the Reds in control of Japan, and thus basically all of the Pacific. So, we are going to defend the Japanese, even though we just fought against the Japanese. That's politics. Alright, speaking of that, do we want to send some attaches? They will not accept. They will not accept. How's the opinion? I'm actually gonna improve relations with these people. That's not... You know, I think that is literally what I am doing. I am trying to woo the Chinese. And build up a relationship with. Time to build up domestic aviation industry. The existence of a domestic aviation industry within the Philippines is small for a country nation and abysmal compared to Western standards. Threat of conflict ever so near. We should seek to modernize and develop a domestic aviation industry. Let's do that. Okay, we keep getting embargoed by the commies. Indies. Yeah, Paraguay might be screwed. Though they do have the benefit of only being attacked from one angle. Heavy MG! Do you want to go on to cannons? I think no. I think maybe we start going to aircraft construction, because we may have to cut some corners, though it may end up being a situation where we, we're gonna get the, where we end up cutting, where we end up, like, waiting a little bit. Alright. Who's got our biggest stats? Jesus Vargas. Who's got our best defense? Mateo Canapin. Mateo. Your job is to defend Yokohama, I think. And your job is to, well, go try to take Guangzhou, I guess.
Move out.
Shaoguan. We have retaken Changsha. The fall of Guangzhou. Fierce house-to-house fighting, Nanjing Provisional Government forces captured Guangzhou earlier this morning. Often known by the name Canton internationally, the port city of China's largest industrial is China's largest industrial and commercial hub outside Hong Kong. Its loss will be a serious setback to the Guangzhou nationalist government war efforts. Although the city's docklands and narrow alleyways seem secure, rumors speak of organizing resistance in the Baiyun Mountains to the north, and from there, perhaps an attempt to retake the city. South China and Guangdong are, in particular, known for the resistance outside control, be it from Beijing or elsewhere. Holding the city may be more than Qi Zhehuan bargained for. Great loss for the Guangzhou nationalist government. Well, if we have Guangzhou, if the Chinese nationalists have captured the provisional government, Nanjing government, has captured it from the Guangzhou government, that's probably good for us. Yeah. I think we're somewhat still in the anything but the reds zone. So, just trying to hold Guangzhou is good use of our time. But that's no fun. I'm going to do something interesting with this army. I'm going to try to march them around. See if I can just slice down to Beihai and just fully cut off the government from the coast. Jabal Shammar has capitulated. Yeah, no surprises there. The Ruskies are on a rampage, and yeah, that'll do it. Wow, that's bad. Sublime Ottoman Federation is no more. Crushed in a matter of like a month by the Moscow Accord, which now dominates all of Eastern, most of Eastern Europe, but all the way down to Ethiopia. That is pretty scary.
Attention.
Capturing Zhenjiang. And then just grabbing this little island right here. It's Qiongya, apparently. I thought it had a different name, but I don't know, man. I'm a geography guy, but not like that much of a geography guy.
Attention.
There we go.
Move out.
Alright. Well, they technically have a tile on the coast, but now they have mostly been pushed entirely inland. Maybe next we try to grab Nanning. Might be easier said than done. Maybe grab Yulin.
Orders. Keep your distance.
Did not work. Anyways. Invest in the domestic aviation industry. That's a general aircraft designer. We could create the Special Forces Regiment. European and American military doctrines have invested in the concept of paratroopers, soldiers who jump out of aircraft, perfectly good aircraft, and use parachutes to secure areas not directly accessible by other transports. Given the distance between the islands and the Philippines, a training program to create Special Forces Regiment dedicated to these actions will be vital to our national defense. Let's do that. What should we focus on? if we were to do, say, and then
Ready to move.
we were to convert these folks over to modern infantry, what would we need? More anti-tank, more anti-air, more artillery. A lot more artillery, but more anti-tank, more anti-air, artillery, indeed, dare. Okay. We should also, yeah. All right. I think I'm actually going to call it here. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.